In the world of celebrities, there's no doubt that celebrities will get together. And to that end, many, and I mean many of them, will break up. For the last year or so, one relationship stood out from the rest: Offset and Cardi B. Yet last month, they officially broke up. Or did they? All the signs point to their relationship still going strong, which means everything going on right now is a lie. Let me prove it to you. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to King Trending. Number 5. The way the breakup happened.
Things just haven't been working out between us for a long time.
Let's start at the beginning, shall we? Near the beginning of December, Cardi B went to her Instagram page where she has millions of followers, 38.5 million to be exact, and made a statement via video saying that she and Offset were going to break up. This was her statement. So everybody been bugging me and everything, and you know, I've been trying to work things out with my baby father for a hot minute now.
I've been trying to work things out with my baby father for a hot minute now,
she said. And we're really good friends, and you know, we're really good business partners, and you know, he's always someone that I run to, talk to, and we got a lot of love for each other. But things just haven't been working out between us for a long time.
I run to talk to, and we got a lot of love for each other, but
she added. Cardi went on to say, and it's nobody's fault. It's just like we grew out of love, but we're not together anymore. I don't know, it might take time to get a divorce, and I'm always going to have a lot of love for him because he's my daughter's father. And yeah.
And because he is my daughter's father, and yeah.
Do you hear how she's talking about this? She's playing it very casually. In fact, she did this reveal, kind of revealing to say the least. Granted, Cardi B is eccentric and not afraid to flash skin, but if she was actually breaking up with the man who was the father of her child, which she admits she didn't want at this point in her career before it happened, don't you think she would have been more, you know, emotional? This was very much the first red flag, especially when Offset popped into the comments of this revealing video saying, "Y'all got what you wanted," which seemed to indicate that Offset not only wasn't happy about this, but he blames Cardi B's fans and social media and the media in general for driving a wedge between them, and that really makes no sense. Adding to the illogical nature of this breakup, the two were spotted mere days before at a Lakers game having fun, and later on Cardi went onto Instagram to talk about how great Offset was and how lucky she was to have him. And now you're trying to tell me that they fell out of love over a course of a few days? I don't think so. In fact, many people actually called out Cardi B right off the bat for this, and with many of them saying that they didn't believe her, that they were really breaking up. True, some fans won't believe what their celebrity crushes says, but this is different, and it stinks. Number 4, the point of a hoax.
Or I'm the reason that they're getting a divorce or anything. Like,
so let's just say we don't believe that the breakup is real, and we think that they're pulling this off as a hoax of sorts. The big question then comes, why are they doing this? And just as important, what do they hope to gain by doing this? Well, the biggest and obvious answer is publicity. Media from all over jump at the chance to write about how Cardi B and Offset broke up, just like how they jumped at the chance to talk about their secret eloping, or them having a baby, and so on and so forth. This could be nothing more than a chance, a series of opportunities to ensure that the spotlight is on them. It stays on them for the next couple months. And you may ask, to what end? Well, to whatever end they want, naturally. And if you're thinking, surely they can't be that vain, but have you seen Cardi B? Yeah, that's what I thought. By keeping the spotlight on them, they actually have a chance to better their own reputation and sales, especially for Cardi B, who has a massive following who support her no matter what happens. They'll likely buy her songs in bulk in order to support her through this rough time. And that's not to say Offset won't get the same treatment. He's part of the hit rap group Migos, and though they haven't announced a third album to their culture albums, many think that it's only a matter of time given how big the first two were. While most people side with Cardi B on this issue, there's no doubt that there's a group of Offset fans who think that she did him wrong, and thus they deserve to support Offset over her. This attention and popularity will get them more fans, and thus will get them more money, deals, and maybe even collaborations. And then when they're thinking that their split up story has wore off, they'll reveal that they're back together. Cardi B will likely do another video on Instagram, this time of them together waxing poetically about how they couldn't stay apart and how love brought them back together, and so on and so forth. And once again, the media will eat it up. It's the first rule of the press: give the people what they want. And they want stories to talk about. And this is a story that has gotten them talking for one reason or another. So if they can keep it going, they will. Number 3, the stunts of Offset.
On the count of 3. We're gonna screen Cardi, take Offset back.
Now, part of the problem of a long con, as some would call it, is that you have to give the people a reason to believe the con. So for example, if you're getting a person to trust you in order to take their money, you need to set up a series of events that help you build up the trust so that in the end, you blindside them. You follow? So for Cardi B and Offset, they have to make people remember that the breakup not only happened, but it stuck. Now, Cardi B could continually mention how this happened, but it will look suspicious. But Offset appearing at random points and trying to win back Cardi B back? Yeah, that looks more realistic.
Hi, bro. The person, the part of the world, I love you.
And it's already happened twice. Yeah, the first one was the most blatant. Cardi B was performing at the Rolling Loud Festival out in Los Angeles, the first female to headline the event. Take that, Nicki Minaj. And during one of her songs, Offset not only appeared on stage, but he also had a microphone and begged Cardi to take him back. Pretty simple, huh?
Whatever I gotta do to show you, bro. I love it.
No, not so fast. He also had a float of sorts comprised of roses saying, "Take me back, Cardi." On the surface, it may seem like a legitimate stunt, but here's the issue. How did he get on stage? How did he get his "Take me back, Cardi" float on stage? And just as important, if you watch the video clip, you'll see that he had plenty of time to get on the stage, center himself, and then speak to her. If this was a truly spontaneous act, the crew behind the scenes would have shut down his mic. More so, they would have had security remove him off the stage, because if this was a random act, there was a good chance they wouldn't have recognized Offset immediately, especially in the outfit he was wearing. So why wasn't he escorted away? Exactly, because they were all in on the act. Further proof of this can be found in the reaction to the stunt. Cardi's fan base went postal on Offset in social media. And how did Cardi respond? "I know I see a lot of people bashing me because I'm defending my baby's father. They think I'm gonna get back together with him. I'm not saying that I'm gonna get back together with him. I just don't like that bashing online thing. You just saw Pete Davidson was talking about how he didn't want to be on this earth because mad people be coming at him every single day. I wouldn't want my baby father to have that feeling because of millions of people be bashing him every day. That's a nasty feeling, and I wouldn't want that." You notice that she didn't actually address the issue at hand. Instead, she focused on the people dissing her husband. And yes, he is still her husband. The divorce papers haven't been filed, as her Instagram post verified. Offset played his role too, going to social media and proclaiming how he misses Cardi and that her fans should back off. But in much stronger words, because his love for Cardi is true. Oh, but it didn't stop there. During Christmas, it was revealed that Cardi herself, then Offset bought her several big gifts, including many designer bags, jewelry, and more. Why would she accept these gifts if she wasn't going to get back together with him? Exactly, she wouldn't. Not even with her ego. And a little bit more on that in a bit. This all goes and proves that this is a sham. These stunts are all meant to string us along and ensure that we think that they're separated. But they already shot themselves in the foot, so to speak. Number 2, vacations together. The biggest tell that this is a hoax is what recently happened over the Christmas weekend. But let's first talk about a story. And it's just that about how Cardi B is heartbroken that she won't be with Offset on a planned vacation over on New Year's Eve. Apparently the two and their daughter Culture were going to go to Australia, where the Migos were going to be performing one night, and Cardi would be with Offset during the countdown to 2019, but after their breakup, the Migos canceled the event, and Cardi wasn't happy. Cardi is a little heartbroken that she won't be spending New Year's Eve with Offset, but they were supposed to be doing this trip to Australia together, so it's a big readjustment. But she's also still got a long way from forgiving him for everything. So in a way, she's glad she's far away and he's forced to pay some consequences and be left missing her on New Year's Eve. Says a friend to Cardi. Do you hear the contradiction here? Mainly is that she said she won't be with him on New Year's Eve, and yet she's still a long way from forgiving him. And now she's glad she's far away. That's a lot of words that conflict in more ways than one. Here's the big thing. Why would she be mad about missing an Australian trip with Offset when she was caught with Offset in Puerto Rico over the Christmas break? Hashtag busted. That's right, on an unplanned vacation, the two met up in Puerto Rico, and they were caught on camera being cozy on a jet ski. And when the pictures leaked on the internet by TMZ, Cardi was not only furious, she told her fans to boycott the site.
Do you know the jet skiing service that we went to yesterday so I could put them on blast?
Why would she be mad about those photos? Unless they showed something she didn't want them to see. Mainly, them back together? Oh, but Cardi B played it cool and said that the only reason she went to Puerto Rico with Offset was to sleep with him, but in a much more explicit way. Right. Except a few days later, when the New Year's Eve story broke, the source close to Cardi said this: Cardi can't deny their chemistry and her attraction to him remains strong. There's no one else she would rather kiss at midnight or better sleep with after a night at party. She still feels like it's okay to keep him around to satisfy her needs in the bedroom, and so for that reason, she will be missing his hot buddy on New Year's Eve. Well, clearly not, because if she was missing his body, all she apparently has to do is call him up and find a place to meet. And since his new plans had him in Miami for New Year's Eve, it's not a stretch to think that Cardi could have easily gone there, and to which I wouldn't be surprised if she did. So, which is it, Cardi? Are you not getting back together with him? Are you only getting together with him to sleep with him? What's the right answer? Or is it just that all of this is a hoax? I'm leaning more towards the last one. Number 1, 2 people and a baby. Alright, getting tired of this relationship breakdown. Let's wrap it up. The biggest reason of all for Cardi B and Offset's relationship breakup being fake is the thing that was truly created because of that relationship, their child. In the lead up to the breakup, Cardi B made a post saying that Offset was a great father. And then days later, she said that they were done as a couple. Yet the following week, she continued to defend Offset and referenced their child as the reason for their defense. And that she didn't want her baby father to be insulted like her fans were doing. Why go in that direction? Why not just say her husband or Offset? What's the point of all of it? It's because no matter what he has done, she will never deny that he is her baby's father. And when she herself was struggling with being pregnant and what it meant for her career, it was Offset, by her own admission, that comforted her and got her to push forward after she gave birth. That doesn't sound like someone you just break up with. Am I right? Thanks for watching. So, do you think this breakup is a hoax? Which of these reasons do you think was the most compelling to you? And do you have more reasons why they could be faking it? Let me know in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time on King Trending. Hey, just a reminder that we're changing up the giveaways. From now on, we're offering the Galaxy Note 9, the one that comes with the exclusive Fortnite skin, the new iPhone X Max, which we'll pre-order for you, and the new Apple Watch Series 4, which we'll also pre-order for you. The winner gets to decide between these 3. Make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, drop a like, and comment the hidden message in the video for a chance to win. You got nothing to lose. Go for it.